Hello people, Seku-Senpai here, and the fall 2023 anime season is starting this week. I think some shows already started. I know mostly a lot of shows will be starting next week. Last week I actually reacted to every single trailer for the fall 2023 anime season, so if you haven't seen that video or that live stream, feel free to check it out on the channel. There's a lot of interesting shows coming up for the fall season that I'm really interested in checking out, which is why I also want to mention what my schedule will be for that season, which will also include live streams, podcasts, other content that I'm planning on doing or am doing right now. So yeah, but before I get into that, I just want to talk about 10 anime I'm most excited for this season, because I feel like I don't really talk about what shows I'm mostly excited for, especially in that reaction video. I did mention, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to this or that, but I never did specify what shows I will be reacting to specifically. Some shows I actually might end up reviewing. I'm trying to push myself to do review videos. I'll try and do it, okay? I might do them via YouTube Shorts, actually, maybe. There's some quick thoughts after watching a show that I'm watching on my own, maybe. I think that'd be kind of nice. But yeah, I also will include sequels to this top 10 list, only because, you know, I want to focus on the new anime. Let's do this. First up, Frieren Beyond Journey's End. I don't even know where to begin with this show. I don't know, man. It just looks like it's about to be a beautiful story. When I was watching the trailer, I was saying the same thing, where it looks like it's going to be a fun, emotional, dramatic journey from start to end. You know, I feel like there's going to be a lot of feels going on, but it looks like it's going to be fun. It looks like it's going to be very movie quality-esque. It's by Madhouse Studio, which is my favorite anime studio, so I already have like high expectations with it already right there. The OST sounds beautiful. The first episode is already gonna be 94 minutes, which is like already a movie in itself. So that's already showing how much depth they're putting. I mean, I think of that Oshinoko first episode, which was an hour long, and even that was enough to like fully encapsulate, or at least I felt like it fully immersed myself more into the storyline and the characters. And funny enough, Yoasobi's doing the opening to this show, which they also did the opening to Oshinoko, which was also the hour premiere. I thought it was funny. Next, the Shangri-La Frontier, or as the dude in the trailer said it, Shangri-La Frontier! Say it one more time, man. Shangri-La Frontier! Oh man, I don't know. The way that dude said it, I really hope they say that in every single episode. You know, when I first started watching the trailer, I wasn't really feeling it. In fact, when I read the synopsis, I wasn't really vibing it that much. But then when I was watching the trailer, and I was like, okay, this seems like it's gonna be okay. And I was like, oh, this actually looks like it'll be good. And I was like, yo, I think I'm actually gonna like this. So, virtual reality video game, and he's just gonna be getting strong. He has a bird head. He looks buff. Yeah, I'm curious to see how it's gonna go. See if he's gonna uncover some secrets in that world. Maybe some other stuff is going on in that video game world, some corruption or something. I don't know, but I'm curious to see where the storyline is gonna go. I mean, off rip, it looks interesting. I think that's generally what gets me in the anime. I'm like, yo, that looks cool. Let me watch it. Next, there's Ragba Crimson, which looks like it's gonna be a dark, somewhat gritty, dragon slaying story. I like it. I mean, it's not every day I watch an anime with dragons. I mean, when I think about it, how much dragons are there in anime? I feel like we see dragons in anime, but not that much. I mean, I think off the rip, I think of Dragon Ball. There's the Shenron. Then there's Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. What about other anime? I don't know. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I mean, are there dragons in anime that much? I feel like they exist, but we don't really see them that much. So, I don't know. Seeing a dragon in an anime is kind of cool, refreshing to me, even though they're going to be slayed. And yeah, it looks cool. That's why I'm excited for it. It looks cool. Is that a good enough reason? Next is Undead Unluck, which this show. When I first saw it, I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm going to like this. And slowly it's warmed up to me. After checking out the trailer and reading more of the synopsis, it looks really cool. We have this undead dude, and we have this other girl who's has bad luck. Like her superpower is bad luck. And I guess her exposure, how much skin she exposes, is more bad luck around or something. I don't know, but that looks pretty cool. It's by David Production, also known for doing JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, and also Fire Force too. But yo, this is looking, it looks really cool. It looks cool. It looks like there's other people with powers in this world. I have to hunt them down, hunt down this duo. Dead people fighting, a lot of blood and stuff. This dude being creative with his powers, which is kind of cool. It looks like it's gonna be a fun shonen storyline. It's just some fun adventure shonen, some action, a plot line that's happening in the background, some crazy stuff gonna be happening in the background. So I don't know, it looks fun. I'm excited to check it out. It looks like it'll be hype. I wrote down in my notes, hype. So I'm hyped to check it out. Next, unsurprisingly, I wasn't even sure if I was going to add this to my list, but I am excited to check this out. The 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You. Now, I already know what kind of show this is going to be. This is about to be our typical harem, rom-com, yada yada yada, some gag humor, maybe a parody on the genre itself to some extent, considering how absurd the storyline is, where we have this dude who wishes for a girlfriend, but it turns out that God was like, oh, sorry man, I didn't realize you were having this bad luck or something, and says, okay, I'll give you a bunch of girlfriends, and all of them are compatible with you. But upon him rejecting them, they actually die? Like, what? It's kind of dark right there, and they die and I remember in the synopsis it says they either die in cruel or humorous ways, and I was like, what? So how are they gonna die? Did some of them just die from drowning on air? Like, does that even make sense? Can you drown on air? I don't know. It just sounds so bizarre. It has me invested. That's why I like to see bizarre, crazy storylines. I want to have fun watching a show. Sometimes I feel like that's why I'm going into the season with that mindset where I'm just like, yo, like there's some storylines I'm like down to just be like fully immersed into. But there's more shows I'm just like, yo, I just want to just vibe, crack up.
I think I'm looking forward to cracking up. I hope I can totally crack up.
Even though at the end of the day, I know it's going to be like, I know if I was to critically rate it and analyze it, I know it's going to be like on my lower score. Maybe. I might be wrong. Who knows? Maybe the storyline might surprise me and it may actually have some interesting character development and other applications, but I have to wait and see. The title itself, the 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You, like they really emphasize that really. I actually plan to check this out on my own. I might react to the first episode. I'll see. Anyways, next show, the Apothecary Diaries. I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. It comes out at the end of this month. It looks like it's gonna be it just looks good. First of all, the animation for it looks gorgeous. What studio is doing this? Ohm and Toho Animation Studio. Quality right there. It looks like gonna be some drama in there, but still some great story. I like me some drama, man. It looks like gonna be a medical mystery drama and mystery type series, taking place in like medieval China, right? I'm looking forward to checking this out. Interesting enough, but yeah, I'm interested in checking that out. Next, we got the Kingdom of Ruins. I'm actually planning on checking this out on my own, but it looks like a nice revenge storyline. I like me some revenge storylines. It's not every day I get to check out a revenge storyline, especially one where this dude is out to take out the human race. Some of this world, I guess there's witches and stuff, and people decide to do the witch hunts and kill all the witches. His master was a witch, so he's like, okay, you killed my master, I kill all you. Despite him being human, he wants to kill all humans. So it looks really cool. I'm curious to see what kind of direction the storyline will go into, because I mean, sure, his revenge is a big part of the storyline, but I'm curious to see what kind of opposing forces he will have against him. It looks like he's going to be using magic. He has like a magic quill or something, I guess. That's how he's going to do magic. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be bloody. So yeah, I'm excited to check this out. In the end of the day, you know, I like me some revenge storylines. There's also Ron Kamonohashi's Forbidden Deductions, a mystery anime. There's a lot of mystery shows this season. I like me that's why I like on the channel, mysteries and dramas. Dramas and some slice of life romance dramas as well. But it just looks cool. I heard a lot of interesting things about it, so that's generally what had me curious about it. The hype surrounding it. I'm just like, what's so good about it? I mean, the preview for it looked interesting. It didn't have me like on the edge of my seat, but I was like, okay, a lot of people talking about it. May be really good. Who knows? I have to wait and see. But it looks like it's gonna be a good old mystery. Next, Shy. Oh man, I'm curious about this one too, because it's a superhero anime taking place before World War III, and every country has a superhero as a representative, and the superhero of Japan is Shy. She's not only Shy, but that's her superhero name. So yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of struggles how she will go through and overcome. And oh my god, why do people gotta call me when I'm
5 minutes later?
Anyways, I'm looking for the Shy superheroes, drama, all the other stuff. I'm gonna check it out. Okay, last on this list is PLUTO, which, golly, man, golly. Last on the list is PLUTO, which, golly, this show looks like it's gonna be, I don't know, like top tier. It's based off the manga, which came out in like the early thousands. It's a really popular manga series, apparently. It's a robotic murder mystery where in this world with robots and humans, and this big scientist who made robots was killed. And we have this robot who's going to try and solve the mystery. Each episode is an hour long. It's going to be 8 episodes in total. So, wow, that's like 8 hours. It's like a movie. You're watching a multiple series of movies for this series. The plotline kind of reminds me of like iRobot. Like, you remember like iRobot 2004, Will Smith? Yeah, it looks really cool. It looks like I'm going to do with like humans, robots, society with all these different gizmos, and then murder mystery, and maybe a war that they're trying to avoid between humans and robots. Who knows? I don't know, but I don't know. It looks really cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking that out. And yeah, I think that's the 10 anime I'm most excited to check out this season. There are other shows I'm definitely excited to check out as well, but these are 10 I'm most curious about, excited about, want to check out more than the others. I'm checking out a lot of shows. If I didn't mention any shows on the list, I'm checking them out anyways. Yeah, I'm checking out almost every show this season. Almost every show. Some shows I'm just not really vibing with that much, but I might give it a first episode peek, see how it is. As for my schedule for this season, I'll post that on screen right here as well. Yeah, so Sunday, Berserk of Gluttony, Dark Gathering, I'm going to be continuing that one. I might move that one over to Patreon only. I don't know. I'll see. I've been enjoying that series. I just never get time to editing my recordings for that one. And I also want to check out Shangri-La Frontier. So that one's probably going to take priority. I'll see how my schedule is that day. I don't like reacting or recording multiple shows in one day. I don't know. That's kind of draining for me. So yeah, I'm probably going to stick with one show a day at least. So yeah, Monday there's Dead Mountain Deathlight Season 2 or Part 2. There's Ron Komohashi's Forbidden Deductions, as well as Shy. So yeah, I'll see what show I want to check out. That actually I have Mondays off, so maybe I might check out all of those shows. I'll see. It also depends on the reception from YouTube as well. What shows people are more geared towards checking out my reactions to, or maybe I might end up reviewing some of these shows. Like I said, I'll see. Wednesday, we have the Eminence and Shadow Season 2. There's also PLUTO that will be also airing, but that starts later this month, so later in October. So yeah, I'll be sticking with Eminence and Shadow for now. Thursdays, Dr. Stone Season 3 as well as Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Both of those shows will be on Patreon only. Arknights Season 2 on Friday. I'm excited for that one. There's also Frieren airing on Friday. And there's also Undead Unluck airing on Friday. There's a bunch of shows also airing on Friday that I'm also going to be checking out, but these are the shows I plan on reacting to. Jeez, I don't know how that's going to go on Fridays, man. That's a lot of shows on Friday. I'll see how the YouTube reception is on which shows. I know that Frieren is probably going to be definitely a go-to. Arknights Season 2, and then there's also Undead Unluck. I'll see which one does better, because if I am to react to multiple shows on one day, I'm going to do at least 2. I might end up doing another show the next day to upload, or I might just do no edits on it. I'll see. I mean, the thing with uploading a show without any edits is the fact that you could highly get copyrighted for that. I'm trying to avoid that, so I'll see. And on Saturday there's Ragba Crimson. But yeah, I guess there's no shows on Tuesday that I'm actually invested in currently, other than Helk, which like I said, I'm watching on my own. So yeah, anyways, that's all I gotta say. Thank you for tuning in for this. Let me know what 10 shows you are most excited for this season. Essentially, I know there's more shows I'll be checking out, but these are like 10 I'm most excited for. So yeah, anyways, that's my schedule. I plan on making Fate Grand Order. Maybe I might plan those uploads particularly on Tuesdays. I'll see. I know that I do plan on getting back to the live streams, which will be on Thursdays. I'm looking forward to doing some content this upcoming season, and see what happens, you know. Thank you all for tuning in for this video. Have yourselves a nice day. Peace and out. This video is long as heck. I record for like 30 minutes. Probably like a 10-minute video for you. Funny enough. Anyways, that's all. Peace and out.